We are compelled to make this intervention today to alert Nigerians against being misled into endorsing the representatives of the devil as the next president. The charismatic and religious favors the Mr. Obi has been displayed since emerging the Labour candidate presidential aspirant. Mr. Obi cannot bear to see persons of other creed thrive around him. He hates Muslims, especially Yoruba and Hausa Muslims. It is on record how Mr. Obi refused to address the issue that the Hausa and Muslims communities in the state he had under his administration in Anambra State. This categorically states that his interest was his ethnic and sectarian stock. So deep his hatred that was found out of his promise members of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, as terrorist group, that he will Christianize Nigeria because he is the Christian candidate in election. This pervert from night vigils, the morning mass held credence to report the promise such he had with the terrorists. Gentlemen of the press, having stated this, we are certain that Mr. Obi directly or through his minors will attempt to dismiss the point we have raised. He will attempt to refute this known fact because in addition to the antichrist attitude he has, Mr. Obi is also a Catholic chronic liar, one who lies so much that even his own children require documentary evidence when he speaks. In conclusion, the United Christian Youth Forum of Nigeria hereby warn Nigerians to beware of Labour Party presidential candidate Mr. Peter Obi, who has assured the inner circuit that he will run a Catholic government if mistakenly elected as president. He will exclude Pentecostal, Protestant, Muslims, and other religious bodies to have access into the dividends of democracy as if they were not human. Yet, our Christian teaching is not to maltreat anyone on account of differences. The task that Christ gave us is to witness to the world and to show love to one another, which is the best way of bringing them into our fold. To oppose Mr. Obi's sectarian fanaticism polarized the country and almost made the nation boiled over. This was, however, nothing compared to the things we have discovered about the man. We discovered that Mr. Obi 2 times of 4 years were a study in modern day repression as unleashed an unthinkable Catholic fanaticism that saw persons who were not of his sectarian persuasion being treated as a less than second-class citizens. Obi is fanatical Catholic who saw the humiliation, discrimination, and ill treatment of other Christians when held away as Anambra State governor. Christians of other denominations were maltreated Obi's watch. All the important appointments were given to those that hailed from his denomination in Anambra State, including his cook and personal staff. Those that belonged to other denominations were denied government contract, made to pay more tax, and were not considered when state government allocated lands to applicants. His business, which were now being made to understand, he ran with Anambra State funds during his tenure. Also, do not employ non-Catholic. His unusual fun, flimsy excuses to fire the Pentecostal and Protestant that made their way into such company on the strength of competence. Even more unfortunate was the manner in which he doubled his hatred he has for non-Catholic